Hey guys, welcome back to the Grafana series. Now that we have installed Grafana in our Minikube cluster, let's see what all we can do with Grafana. So without any further delay, let's get started. As discussed, Grafana is all about building beautiful dashboards to query, visualize, analyze data, and set up alert notifications for certain conditions. To do all of this, we need data. But from where we get this data? In other words, what is the source of this data? These sources can be defined using data sources in Grafana. Data sources are external locations where data is stored, and Grafana relies on these data sources. Please note that Grafana doesn't store data in itself. It simply establishes a connection between Grafana and data sources to analyze and monitoring data. Now let us see how these data sources work with a hands-on example, starting with adding a new data source. Let's go to our Grafana UI, and here we can create a new data source by navigating to connections and add new connection. These are the data sources supported by Grafana. We can also create our own data source by writing a custom plugin for any database. However, let's not delve deeper into creating our own database for simplicity, as most of the data sources are already supported by Grafana. For this video, let's see how to add Prometheus as a data source. So let's search for Prometheus and let's click on this add new data source. We can give a name to this data source, my Prometheus, and here we should give the Prometheus server URL. Prometheus is already running in my Minikube cluster and it is running on the 80 port. So let's give the URL as http:/service name, and which is running on 80 port. Now let's go to the bottom and save and test. As you can see, our test is successful. Now let's go to the data sources. As you can see, our data source is added. That means Grafana can now talk to our configured Prometheus and we can query data from this Prometheus data source. Let's verify that by navigating to the Explore page. As you can see, this is the data source dropdown where we can see all our created data sources, and here is the Prometheus data source that we just created. Let's select it and write a PromQL query since our data source is Prometheus. So in this editor, we have two modes, builder and code. In the code, we can directly paste the PromQL, and in the builder mode, you can construct the query with the UI. So let's go to the code mode for the simplicity and run this query. As you can see, this data is directly fetched from the Prometheus. You can see that 13 pods are running and these are those pods. This is kind of similar to the Prometheus UI. This query editor changes based on the data source we select. For example, let's go to the Grafana playground and go to explore and select the data source as GitHub. As you can see, the fields here are different. Query type is like commits, issues, pull requests, etc. And if we select Loki, this will be again different. Well, let's go to builder and choose some labels here. Agent as PromQL, run query. As you can see, these are the logs. We can copy the log or we can show the context. That means the previous logs and the next logs you can see, etc. And you can see the fields in it by expanding a specific log. This way, we can add a data source and query data from it using Grafana. In the next chapter, let's try to understand how to create dashboards using this data. Stay tuned. My name is Pawanil Tepu and thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the content, please share it with your friends and do not forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss any updates.